Three-quarters of the state failed to ratify the Equal Rights Amendment by 1979 deadline set by Congress, yet House Democrats are trying to retroactively revive the failed constitutional amendment. Congress does not have the power to do that. Congress set the deadline, it was passed, it did not get approved, and now there is an end run to go around that. The United States Supreme Court recognized this in 1982 when it stated that the issue was moot because the deadline for the ERA ratification expired before the requisite number of states approved it. The next year, the Democratic leadership in the House of Representatives, acting on the same understanding, started the entire process of ERA approval over again. But that new ERA also failed to achieve the required two-thirds majority in the House on November the 15th, 1983. But today, in defiance of historical reality and the clear acceptance of the situation by all relevant participants in the original debate, the Democrats have brought forward a resolution that denies the obvious. Now the proponents of this resolution want to convince their base that if both houses of Congress pass this joint resolution and is signed into law in 1972, ERA will become part of the Constitution just because the Democrats control the Virginia state legislature, and their legislature passed the ERA this year. Even current Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and she is taking a lot of heat for this, a supporter of the ERA since its beginning, has said just a few months ago, "I hope someday we will start all over again on the ERA, collecting the necessary states to ratify it." And on Monday of this week, Justice Ginsburg said, the ERA, I would like to see a new beginning. I'd like to see it start over. There's just too much controversy about latecomers, Virginia, long after the deadline passed, plus a number of states have withdrawn their ratification. So if you count a latecomer on the plus side, how do you disregard states that said we changed our minds? Congress does not have the constitutional authority to retroactively revive the failed constitutional amendment and to be subject to citizens of all 50 states to what may be the current political trends in just one state. The U.S. Supreme Court has already recognized that. Past Democratic leaderships of the House has recognized that. Justice Ginsburg's recognized that. But apparently the current Democratic leadership is intent on rewriting history. And as we have our debate today, I will show, and our speakers will show, what the real intent about this is, and it has nothing to do with equal rights. It has a lot to do with other issues that will be exposed today. With that, I reserve.